a test. This is your emergency broadcast system announcing the commencement of the annual purge sanctioned by the U.S. government. Weapons of Class 4 and lower have been authorized for use during the purge. All other weapons are restricted. Government officials of ranking 10 have been granted immunity from the purge and shall not be harmed. Commencing at the siren, any and all crime, including murder, will be legal for 12 continuous hours. Police, fire, and emergency medical services will be unavailable until tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. when the purge concludes. Blessed be our new founding fathers and America, a nation reborn. May God be with you all.
Hello. Okay, there we go. My little boy, nephew, wanted to see that, so I showed him real quick. I didn't expect so many people to come on here. I want to give a very good tribute and read basically Saul's obituary. It was a beautiful service, and I am honored that I got to take part in it today. Even though my phone kept vibrating all day. So I asked her. I hope everyone is doing and having a good night and evening. Oh, hey, sis, and see how you doing tonight, brother. Oh, yeah, don't worry about it. I'm about to take care of it. Will someone please get Scott Durson here? I have money with his name on it that he says I didn't try to pay him back when my account was online before some videos were privated. I could unprivate and prove it, but why do that? I am a man of my word. He told someone that I still owed him money for a bet. It wasn't a bet, actually. It was a prize giveaway for answering a question about my childhood, teenage influence from someone. And he guessed correct. So I need Scott Durson to please drop me his Cash App or someone else drop it in the chat. That would be mucho bueno. Appreciated. So I can do that right here, right now, and get it over with. Because I've already asked him on two different streams, and then he just pops up the other night when, I'm not going to get into that. Said I was done with a vicious cycle. So how's everyone doing? Did everyone have a good Saturday? Mr. Saul, who was not only a lifelong community person that served his community well and mayor of two, he was my best friend. He was born in 1929 in war-ravaged European city of Danzig, formerly a part of Germany, which at that time was governed by the League of Nations. Saul was the son of Morris and Sonia Astrakhan, who had escaped from Russia after the Communist Revolution. The Astrakhan family came to America in 1938, escaping the Holocaust, and was taking place in Europe and settled in St. Louis. Saul's uncle James and Aunt Edna took him to Kennett for a brief stay while his parents were becoming acclimated to America. The brief stay would last a lifetime. Saul attended the Kennett school system, rapidly learning English and graduating in 1947 as a valedictorian on his senior class. As a 9-year-old, he began working afternoons in school and all day Saturday at James Caan's, earning $2 weekly. He remained producer of That Check, That Many that came later. Saul proudly served in the United States Air Force, from 1950 to 1953 during the Korean War. After the service, he returned to Kennett and requested his job at the James Caan store. Upon the death of their uncle James Caan, Saul and his older brother Jack took over the management of the store and soon expanded its operation. It became a shopping destination for the entire area until its doors closed in 1998 after having served the public for 73 years. Saul was especially proud of the many young people whose first job was James Caan's. Saul became interested in civic affairs in 1961 at the urging of his lifelong friend Gerald Gamble. He ran for city council, won that election, and served for 2 years. He was elected mayor of Kennett in 1963 and served for 8 years. Among his proudest achievements were the extension of water and sewer lines to the areas of the city not previously served, the paving of over 15 miles of streets, and the opening of Indian Park. Saul took special pride in the integration of our parks, pools, and public housing also at the time. One of his favorite tasks was writing a monthly column for the Daily Democrat and a monthly radio broadcast to inform the public of local civic activities. He served for 12 years on the Kennett Board of Public Works. He served for 4 years as its chairman, becoming one of only two citizens who served in both capacities. He helped to oversee the building of its headquarters, the construction of the city sewage lagoon, and the offering of internet service by the city. Saul was a 68-year member of the Masonic Lodge, in which he served as a master and chaplain. He took special pride in being a veteran and lifelong member of the American Legion also. He loved to recall coming to Kennett at the age of 9, knowing no one and unable to speak a word of English, and yet 25 years later he was chosen to lead his adopted city. He always said it could only happen in America. He died August 10th, 2022 in his home. He was preceded in death by his parents, Sonia and Morris Astrachan, and brother Jack Astrachan. He is survived by his sister-in-law, Margo Astrachan, and his nephew, Michael and Sandy Astrachan of Nashville, Tennessee. This guy, y'all, he gave scholarships out every year. There were times where, through my fault and through complication, I let him down. And I felt so horrible about that. And all of this time wasted with this back and forth. It, it, I could have spent it so much better. And you know, like they say, hindsight is 2020. It definitely is. Um, I really don't have too much to address except the, it is what it is. That's, things have been taken completely out of, I could sit here and do a whole spill, but there's no need. You don't, you know, want to sit here and hash out things back to back to back. So Scott Durson, please, someone drop me his cash app. Let me pay the man. He never did give it to me. It's not cool to go around in videos and say stuff like that. You're being hypocrites. It takes one who was used to be one and actively trying not to be one anymore to know one. So if you want to get paid, it's simply like at this point, I'm obliged to give you the whole $15 pot that was originally put up because of your waiting and just because I'm a nice person. So I've got $15 with your name on it for getting that question right. Please come get it. You're not going to say I'm a scammer. or imply it or whatever. You're just not. All you people will just say, I need to get a job. Yeah, well, that death, I mean, it's the least important thing that I'm worried about. But that was one thing I had secured. That was that job and that income from helping and being there for him. Even though I was on a break, he was still helping me. And, that's what we agreed on. Uh, he's such a good person. Like, he touched the lives of so many people. That funeral was packed. And I had never performed the Masonic funeral rites before in my life because I haven't experienced the death of anyone that I knew as a close brother like that yet. But it's okay. Anyways, let's move on to some lighter hearted things. Besides this, I just want to say if you will please keep the African family in your prayers, they could use them, and the whole Kennett community and family and the lodge community and family. He was very loved and respected by his lodge, and he put in a lot of work and was even the lecturer for mine. Those that understand don't need explaining. So, Citizen Z, if you inclined to come up, you may if you want to. If not, that's cool. I'm gonna do a solo stream. I'm gonna talk about some things. I'm not gonna be run off here or bullied or harassed anymore and respond. I'm not going to freak out anymore for you guys. That power, it's like I woke up and it was just taken away. I prayed and I prayed and I prayed, and I think my prayer was actually answered. I don't care. You know that I don't even have to explain it at this point because I don't want to sound like a broken record. People would have talked about IP addresses. Every single person that's clicked the StreamYard link and came in, you don't think I didn't get your IP address? Huh, duh. Yeah. After my first coming on here and being naive and letting the wrong people know who I was and stuff and abuse me, I had to start taking some measures. But I'm a nice person. I don't want to do nothing with that stuff. I don't want to do nothing with anything. I never wanted any of this. And, I'm getting back in my spiel. I don't want to do that. So let's focus on something positive. Oh, another thing, Saul always loved, absolutely loved to be and talk and have dialogues about history. He was a history buff. There's one thing we both share in common. We both love history. And he would teach me so much. And he's almost like the father slash friend I never had. That man is. And, you know, I was amazed at how nice everything was. I got dressed as nice as I could. I was a pallbearer by Saul's request, of course, and I got in the middle. It was very challenging. It kind of almost had to do it with two hands sometimes, but as long as I got in the middle, most of the weight was off my my focal point. So yeah, uh, but if anyone's wondering why that I thought about just deleting the channel and just moving on, but no, I can make this channel what I want, and like I said, I just woke up earlier. I don't know. It's just like a piece of my brain or something has been rewired. But I mean, I'm still the same me. I'm not saying I'm healed or anything, but I definitely am not an addict. When I said opiates, I'm talking about Subutex. Subutex is the opiate that I take. I don't take any other opiates that would not work on Subutex. Anyways, I digress. But anyways, so let me see what else is going on. Did you guys know that raid at Mar-a-Lago was like a 9 hour smash and grab practically? It was crazy. Like, oh, I don't know. I mean, I know there's gonna be a lot of people that hate him and a lot of people love him, and I'm not saying I love him, but I do respect a lot of things that he said and stood for and did. But yeah, I done got now off track talking about some politics, so I know what I want to talk about. Sorry about that, guys. I just kind of, I almost can't help but talk about the current events because, like, things are so messed up, it seems, with the world. Like, you would think that people would want to come together. Like, I'm afraid in our not so distant future, a time in America where we literally may have food shortages, anarchy, martial law, the whole 9 yards. And if that happens, man, there's going to have to be, like in the Walking Dead, communities, real communities, offline communities, being able to work together, because there's going to be a lot of people that's going to have no skin off their bones going out and trying to take and use the Darwinistic approach. And I'm not so sure that's not wrong, but my mind and heart tells me it is, so that's what I'm thinking at the current time. Yeah. Uh, Mar-a-Lago nightmare. I don't know if anyone saw the Alex Jones court clip, but his lawyer straight up flipped off the prosecutor. Dude, it was your own lawyer's fault that sent all your text messages. Yeah. Just like I've been threatened and doxxed all day. Rules for thee, but not for me. Yeah. Leave me alone. You're gone. Who? You're never my friend. You always put videos up laughing at me, not with me. I don't need you here. You're not going to come in here and just say what you want to say. This is my channel after all. I have that power. You do not. So if you don't like it, oh well. You guys have threatened me and everything else. They say you're trying to get me to get back in that cycle so you can get some content. I don't, you guys know how to cover your tracks. For life, you know exactly what's going on. You've been talking shit and stuff too. That's why you had your moderator taken. Goodbye. All the fakes coming out the woodwork. Y'all act like I haven't seen what's been going on. Like I didn't get those messages all night the other night while I was up waiting to go to this funeral today. That was really, really nice. Yeah, I know it was all for laughs. Oh, I wish some people cancer in the heat of the moment of being mad. I'm such a bad person. Well, sorry, but after praying for their mom and caring for them and everything else and defending them from catfishing and everything else for them to still go and talk shit about me, I may have gotten a little heated and over exaggerated, said something I truly didn't mean or wish. But you know what? Oh well, you push somebody and pick and prod so many times, but it happens, you know. I'm not blaming it 100%. You know, it's some of it's my fault, just hastiness, rashness, emotional, and intenseness. But you know, poking and prodding and aggravating and berating is a good way of getting somebody to react or respond in a, depending on how mad they get, severe manner. I never purposefully dox anybody, but y'all have purposefully doxed me. And I say y'all because I know it's a group effort. It don't take a rocket scientist to figure that out. I had my cousin seeing Ghost telling Iceman in his bid to play Daniel's video next. The very day that I say that Daniel Bishop could be Ghost, you know, because that video was, if you ever read any of my disclaimers, they're always done in the level of educational or informational or entertainment purposes only. That was for entertainment to try to light off and make jokes about this. And Daniel wants to turn it into a court case and all this. Well, man, go ahead, man. Go ahead. It's not like I can't get a lawyer back. Not that I don't even think it'll get that far, being that it's something about YouTube. I did not threaten you, dude, just because I showed an antique razor when I was live with Carolina Rebel and some people were talking about you. That's correlation does not necessarily mean causation. You know that, or you should know it. So, anyways, guys, enough of the BS. Trump's Mar-a-Lago resort posed rare security challenges, experts say. The seizure of classified U.S. government documents from Donald Trump sprawling Mar-a-Lago retreat spotlights the ongoing national security concerns presented by the former president and the home he dubbed the White House, some security experts say. Hold on, guys. Thank you, Eyes Open, also, by the way. I just hope I grow one day to be as half the man he was. That's how good of a man and human being he was. So, anyways, like, oh, sorry, didn't mean to press that. Took a little breath there for a second because this is an article from Reuters. The seizure of classified U.S. government documents from Donald Trump's sprawling Mar-a-Lago retreat spotlights the ongoing national security concerns presented by the former president he dubbed the White House. So, Trump's under Fed investigation for possible violations of Espionage Act, which it's unlawful to spy for another country or mishandle U.S. citizens' information, including their sharing it with people not authorized to receive it, a search warrant shows. Okay, I didn't threaten anybody. I said that I've gotten their IP address and like they've got mine. They've already threatened and exposed mine for no reason, for nothing but mistakes. So you can keep down. Matt, all good. I didn't threaten nothing. All I said is if people think I didn't take precautions, I did. And if I find that I am still getting uh, doxxed by these people or whatever, who knows what could happen. But that doesn't mean it's a threat. That's speculation, you ass. Stop trying to read in between the lines. Matt, all good. You're gone. And you're not going to make me regret crap. Promise you that. That's why you jumped out of here real quick so you couldn't get blocked. Pearl Clutcher, no, but you're about to be blocked. Oh, but you jumped out real quick too. Is that you, real deal? Hunter James? I don't know if that's one of your accounts or not. No, it's not the same cycle. They got some people got underneath me, but that's all right. And that's why you jumped right back out as well. So I couldn't block you. That's all right. I can go on YouTube because Pearl Clutcher, you put that conversation of me with my brother when he was drunk. Like, this is all malicious. You guys know it hurts me. And I'm tired of people telling me that I'm to ignore it when y'all can't ignore it whenever I've made a simple mistake and done been apologized for a long time ago. Like, it's hypocrites. You're going to be blocked here very soon. Uh, I mean, that video was not cool. The first one was a little funny, I'll admit. I didn't really hold anything against you on that. Yeah, I want you to take it down, please. You guys don't understand. This is laughing at me, not with me. Yeah, I did wake up a new man. And people don't want to give me a chance. They want me to get back into the old shit by stirring stuff up. Thank you, eyes open. Thank you. God damn. Excuse me, Lord, but thank you. Thank you, eyes open. Thank you so much. You don't know what that means to me. You really don't. I don't have any problem with not blocking you, Pearl, if you take that one down. Now, the cartoon part was kind of cool. Like, I'm not saying you don't have some talent. You're whoever you are, like, you're cool. Like, but I'm just saying, like, you maybe you came in here and you really are new and stuff, and you're not part of this group that's been going at me. But I'm trying to tell you that they are seriously, you know, this has gone beyond it. I got a call at 3 a.m. in the morning. Okay, Hunter James, you're not who I asked you to be. Uh, I only want the people that I am okay with giving. I don't need another chance at nothing. Okay, as far as what you're talking about, like Scooter, I let him on my Facebook and everything. I supported him. I did everything I thought I could do. I came to him honestly and broke everything down. And I thought that he would see it and be like, all right, like, he's not somebody I got to worry about. And I'm not. And then he ends up, whatever. I don't know what he's saying. He's acting like, that these people that he didn't know, like, he did know them. It's just the reason why I have blocked certain people because I know they'll come in here and they'll say stuff. It's not about them. If they want to give me a new chance, they already had their opportunity several times when they came in here, had a wrench and everything, and still chose to go around and bash me. I haven't forgot about everything, but I did, like eyes open, say I woke up a new man. That's exactly how I felt, and I listened to the voice of reason and what I thought was the voice of God or my friend talking to me through prayer and meditation, and he told me and visualized an idea of what to do. No, you're not, but you're about to be. The people are getting on you now, Red Reaper, because they've seen your two-facedness. You were catfished and bullied and everything else. And then, like, all of a sudden, you had legal issues and everything. Couldn't ever talk about Bishop on my stream. And now y'all are all cool and shit. Like, it makes no sense. Like, I mean, Red is not any victim anymore now that he's decided to become a perpetrator. He was a victim. He was a victim. At least I didn't get catfished. The worst thing I've let done is I've had people lie to me and pretend to be somebody they weren't, and I didn't know, and I let them get too close to me. But at least I didn't think or try to have a relationship with somebody online. You sad motherfucker. Shit. People say I'm sad because I want to meet some friends online. Well, you're sad for wanting to have a relationship online. How you like that? Bet that didn't really feel too good to hear, did it? No, it's not humiliating. It means that I'm comfortable with my emotions, and this is my channel, and I can stream what I want. And if I'm streaming and I find out someone's dying, it's kind of instinctual to have that reaction. Excuse me, mother trucker. Yeah, this is my show. This is not the y'all's criticize show. If you want to criticize it, go do it on your own channel. NSFW, what's that? I'm here is peace to let you know that I'm your NSFW and have been passed around, and I'm sorry about that. What are you talking about? Who are you? You better tell me quick because I'm gonna block you. Lee Sanders, you're all a bunch of pussies. No, you're not getting through. Your pictures have been passed around. I think that's shitty, Risa. That's all right, but I appreciate it. I just accidentally didn't show the message on accident. I need to know what your NSFW message said though, just so you know. We're all not a bunch of pussies. Shit. Hell, I can't be a pussy when I literally eat pussy. So I woke up with not only a new perspective, but also a new idea, as well as since learning about some other things with recent behind the scenes, which I can't share. What do you mean personal private type pictures? No, I've never shared any personal private type pictures with anybody. And if anybody's got something, they're lying because it's not me. They put it together or edited it. I swear to God, I don't take those photos for that reason. I don't send them to people, and I dang sure don't put them on the internet. So you know what, Risa? I think you're full of shit or lying, so I'm gonna block you. If somebody said that it was really happening, I mean, if somebody here that's really cool, like Citizen See Your Eyes Open, I block those people. Y'all go check and see if what they're talking about is correct or got any weight to it. Because if so, I need to know, and I need to, you know, do what I can do is with what actions I can, because that would make no sense at all. Like I just said, I don't send pictures like that. One time when I was younger, really a lot younger, but that picture would have never gotten uploaded or nothing, you know. It wasn't even sent to nobody like that. So I don't understand. Yeah, it's just a bullshit rumor. Thank you. They literally want me to think like they got something from my past, like I can't remember, because they probably think I can't remember because of all the medication and stuff I've been on. Like I've got pretty good memory. Tell you what, like, you know, uh, sorry about that, guys. Did you guys know that not only has the IRS been stockpiling, but oh no, oh, thank you. I'm not. When you put pictures with your eyes like that, just you know. But aside from Mar-a-Lago, he's under federal investigation for violation of espionage. Uh, he said in a statement that his records were all declassified and placed in a secure storage. So I don't know if he really has anything to worry about or not. They're trying to connect him so bad to that January 6th stuff. I appreciate you, Lee Sanders. Yeah, they're hiring that many agents and arming them. I'm thinking of doing. I'm gonna put some music on real quick, and Citizen, if you want to come on here, you can. We can do the chill stream, kick it off, and we can talk about some stuff that's interesting, or we can, just kick it, whatever. That's what we're gonna do, and yeah, it really does, Citizen. It really does. Uh, they planned it 4 years in advance before they had done some of the stuff that they'd done on this one thing. I forgot what it was called. No, sorry, Harley. All y'all have been talking shit. Here we go.
Like every
I was born in Music City and raised in a country song. I didn't know I lived in a country song until I found my love for music. And when I started writing songs, I realized that my childhood memories transitioned into fully painted pictures of the country through the art of sound. I come from a place where marijuana leaves and American flags are spray painted on damn near every underpass, where the longest straightaway in town is the midnight drag strip, and where the cornfields still harvest the lust of two young guns in a truck bed listening to the local radio station. These songs aren't for everybody. They ain't gotta be for anybody, really, but they're for the country, to pay homage for a Southern all-American upbringing that will hopefully live on forever. So long live the South, and long live your neck of the woods too. Church.
Duly kicking up dust on a one-lane road, Joe Diffie tunes humming out the radio. In the night so young as we are right now, sitting frozen in time on the edge of town. The water tower says the same thing, John Deere green with the same names. A little faded but it still looks good. In my neck of the woods, neck of the woods, my neck of the woods. My nigga, there's stop signs that I ran through like Mitchell Petty at Daytona. Black marks where I slammed the brakes where that black top first had me on it. Doing 75 in a 35, like a scraping a 3 off on the side. Jumping out to that cassette tape, yelling country boys, we can't survive. We all wanted to be Duke boys, looking for a Jeep with Daisy in it. Barefoot better since day one, plenty underpasses with a past in it. Them rope swings ain't been used in 10 years and that's no lie. But that swimming hole still look ice cold and this place ain't aged a day in time. Duly kicking up dust on a one-lane road, Joe Diffie tunes humming out the radio. In the night so young as we are right now, sitting frozen in time on the edge of town. The water tower says the same thing, John Deere green with the same names. A little faded but it still looks good. In my neck of the woods, neck of the woods, my neck of the woods. my neck of the woods. If I die, you can see the artwork on my skin that tells the life I lived. See the marks I left through all these songs I wrote when I was a kid. And look back at the pictures of these sold out shows across the states. When I put these boots up, yeah, I've danced across a couple dusty states. And I look back at the town and play a record from like 30 back. Play Rolling Stone a couple times and still roll up a joint so fat. I'll be rocking and rolling in a rocking chair made of wood, looking at the water tower over the hill right by the sun. Newly kicking up dust on a one-lane road. Joe Diffie tunes humming out the radio. And the night so young as we are right now, sitting frozen in time on the edge of town. The water tower says the same thing. John Deere green with the same names. A little faded but it still looks good. In my neck of the woods, neck of the woods, my neck of the woods. In my neck of the woods, my neck of the woods, my end of the road. That football field that we practiced, oh. Had that parking lot hopping on a Friday night at Sonic till the neon lights were down and the field party started. In my neck of the woods, in my neck of the woods, in my neck of the woods, my neck of the woods. The only poison I've had is ivy. The only man I fear is God. No snakes can make me run now, 'cause I've been bit by a moth. No bug can stare me down, no neighbor can shut me up. I'm off the grid and I'm off my rocker. I'm off in the holler, so we them holler boys. Holler if you needed something done. Holler if you need a chip on the shoulder and a hand with a loaded gun. We'll be out that screen door, no shirt on, leaving two black marks down a one-way road. Yeah, them holler. The only fight I've ever been in was taking up for somebody else. The only time I got my jaw jacked is never, but damn sure not quite yet. The times I miss the most are the times nobody knows. When it was me, my cousin, and a couple of my buddies racing down old Sam's Creek Road. We them holler boys. Holler if you needed something done. Holler if you need a chip on the shoulder and a hand with a loaded gun. We'll be out that screen door, no shirt on, leaving two black marks down a one-way road. Yeah, we them holler boy. Holler boy, native to the holler joy. We them holler boys. Holler if you're needing something done. Holler if you need a chip on a shoulder or a hand with a loaded gun. We them holler boys. Holler if you needed something done. Holler if you need a chip on a shoulder and a hand with a loaded gun. We'll be out that screen door, no shirt on, leaving two black marks down a one-way road.
I was born in Music City and raised in a country song. I didn't know I lived in a country song until I found my love for music. And when I started writing songs, I realized that my childhood memories transitioned into fully painted pictures of the country through the art of sound. I come from a place where marijuana leaves and American flags are spray painted on damn near every underpass, where the longest straightaway in town is the midnight drag strip, and where the cornfields still harvest the lust of two young guns in a truck bed listening to the local radio station. These songs aren't for everybody. They ain't gotta be for anybody, really, but they're for the country, to pay homage for a Southern all-American upbringing that will hopefully live on forever. So long live the South, and long live your neck of the woods too. Church.
Newly kicking up dust on a one-lane road, Joe Diffie tunes humming out the radio. And the night so young as we are right now, sitting frozen in time on the edge of town. The water tower says the same thing, John Deere green with the same names. A little faded but it still looks good. In my neck of the woods, neck of the woods, my neck of the woods. My nigga, the there's stop signs that I ran through like Richard Petty at Daytona. Black marks where I slammed the brakes where that black top first had me on it. Doing 75 in a 35, like a scraping a 3 off on the side. Jumping out to that cassette tape, yelling country boys, we can't survive. We all wanted to be Duke boys, looking for a Jeep with Daisy in it. Barefoot been since day one, plenty underpasses with a past in it. Them rope swings ain't been used in 10 years and that's no lie. But that swimming hole still look ice cold and this place ain't aged a day in time. Newly kicking up dust on a one-lane road, Joe Diffie tunes humming out the radio. And the night so young as we are right now, sitting frozen in time on the edge of town. The water tower says the same thing, John Deere green with the same names. A little faded but it still looks good. In my neck of the woods, neck of the woods, my neck of the woods. My nigga, if I die, you can see the artwork on my skin that tells the life I lived. See the marks I left through all these songs I wrote when I was a kid. And look back at the pictures of these sold out shows across the states. When I put these boots up, yeah, I've danced across a couple dusty states. And I look back at the town and play a record from like 30 back. Play Rolling Stone a couple times and still roll up a joint so fat. I'll be rocking and rolling in a rocking chair made of wood, looking at the water tower over the hill right by the sun. Newly kicking up dust on a one-lane road, Joe Diffie tunes humming out the radio. And the night so young as we are right now, sitting frozen in time on the edge of town. The water tower says the same thing, John Deere green with the same names. A little faded but it still looks good. In my neck of the woods, neck of the woods, my neck of the woods. In my neck of the woods, my neck of the woods, my end of the road. That football field that we practiced, oh. Had that parking lot hopping on a Friday night at Sonic till the neon lights were down and a field party started. In my neck of the woods, in my neck of the woods, in my neck of the woods, my neck of the woods. The only poison I've had is ivy. The only man I fear is God. No snakes can make me run now, 'cause I've been bit by a moth. No bug can stare me down. No never can shut me up. I'm off the grid and I'm off my rocker. I'm off in the holler, so we them holler boys. Holler if you needed something done. Holler if you need a chip on the shoulder and a hand with a loaded gun. We'll be out that screen door, no shirt on, leaving two black marks down a one-way road. Yeah, we them holler. The only fight I've ever been in was taking up for somebody else. The only time I got my jaw jacked is never, but damn sure not quite yet. The times I miss the most are the times nobody knows. When it was me, my cousin, and a couple of my buddies racing down old Sam's Trigger Road. We them holler boys. Holler if you needed something done. Holler if you need a chip on the shoulder and a hand with a loaded gun. We'll be out that screen door, no shirt on, leaving two black marks down a one-way road. Yeah, we them holler boys. Holler boy, native to the holler joy. We them holler boys. Holler if you're needing something done. Holler if you need a chip on a shoulder or a hand with a loaded gun. We them holler boys. Holler if you needed something done. Holler if you need a chip on a shoulder and a hand with a loaded gun. We'll be out that screen door, no shirt on, leaving two black marks down a one-way road. Yeah, we them holler boys.
I have no clue where Square is, people. Give me just 1 second. I guess we'll come back when he gets done doing whatever he's doing. I don't know what he's doing. I guess we'll come